Microcomputer-based transformer protection devices are usually equipped with negative pressure blocking overcurrent protection as backup protection for phase-to-phase short circuit. The transformer complex voltage lockout overcurrent protection is composed of composite voltage lockout element, interphase power direction element, current element, and time element. In order to limit the influence range of fault, shorten the action delay of protection, and flexibly adapt to the needs of various operation modes, the complex voltage locking overcurrent protection of microcomputer transformer protection device is set with several sections, and each section is set with 1-2 action time limits. Whether each section is locked by complex voltage locking element and direction element can be determined by the user through control word. Which circuit breaker to open after the protection action of each section can be set through its corresponding tripping matrix. The current element judges the fault range according to the magnitude of short circuit current. The action current is set by avoiding the rated current of the transformer. For the microcomputer protection device, when setting the current element, the return coefficient is usually 0.95. In order to reduce the fault range, the protection section I is used to trip the section circuit breaker at this side, and the transformer is cut off at section 2. The setting value and action time limit of each section are set separately. When the current of any phase is greater than the setting value of action current, the current element starts, and its action criterion is the compound voltage blocking element is an OR gate composed of phase-to-phase low voltage elements and negative sequence phase voltage elements. The low voltage element reflects the symmetrical short circuit fault, and its action voltage is set to avoid the minimum working voltage during normal operation. Negative sequence over voltage element reflects asymmetric phase-to-phase short circuit fault. The action voltage is set to avoid the maximum unbalanced voltage during normal operation. The action criterion of composite voltage element is the function of directional element is to judge the position of short circuit point according to the direction of phase-to-phase short circuit power, so as to make the protection selective. If it is a backup protection for the adjacent elements of the transformer, the positive direction of the direction element action is directed by the transformer to the bus bar. When used as a backup protection for the transformer itself, the positive direction of its action is directed from the bus to the transformer. There are two main wiring modes for directional elements. One is 90 degrees wiring and the other is 0 degrees wiring. The action time limit of the time element is still set according to the step principle, that is, it is set according to the action time limit greater than the backup protection of adjacent elements.